There are truths about being human, truths we rarely acknowledge, truths we keep hidden, even from ourselves. 1. The internal struggle for identity. Who am I? It's a question we all ask ourselves at some point, a question that follows us through life, whispering in the quiet moments, pressing at the edges of our thoughts. But finding the answer is never simple. The journey to discover who we truly are is not a straight path. It's a winding, often turbulent road filled with twists and turns, doubt, fear, expectations pulling us in every direction. We live in a world that tries to define us. From the moment we are born, we are given labels, roles, identities that others place upon us. And so, we begin to wear them, shaping ourselves into the image of who we think we should be. But somewhere deep inside, there's always that question, is this really me? The struggle for identity is a battle fought within. It's the conflict between who we are and who the world tells us to be. Between the person we show to others and the person we know ourselves to be, in our most private moments. We carry the weight of expectations, our family's hopes, society's demands, the pressure to fit in, to succeed, to be enough. And with each expectation, we lose a little piece of ourselves. Until one day, we look in the mirror and wonder who we've become. Have you ever felt that? The subtle discomfort of living a life that doesn't quite feel like your own? The quiet rebellion inside, telling you there's something more, something true, that you haven't yet embraced? It's the voice inside you that says, this is not who I am. But breaking free is not easy. The masks we wear, the roles we play, they become comfortable, familiar, and stepping out of them feels terrifying. Because what if, once we strip them away, we don't like what we find? What if, beneath it all, there's nothing? This is the fear that haunts us. The fear that maybe we are empty, that our identity is nothing more than the stories we've told ourselves, shaped by the world around us. And so, we cling to the identities given to us, afraid to venture into the unknown. But here's the truth. Our identity is not something fixed, something handed to us by others. It's not found in the labels we wear or the roles we play. It's something we must create, something we must fight for. It's in the choices we make, the boundaries we set, the passions we follow. It's in the quiet moments when we dare to ask ourselves, what do I want? Who am I when no one is watching? The struggle for identity is not about finding a perfect answer. It's about learning to embrace the complexity of who we are. It's about accepting that we are not one thing, but many. That our identity is fluid, evolving, shaped by our experiences, our values, our dreams. And yes, it's messy. It's full of contradictions, moments of doubt, moments of clarity. There are days when we feel lost, uncertain, caught between who we are and who we want to be. But that struggle, that tension, is where our true self is born. We are not the sum of our labels. We are not defined by the roles we play. We are more than the expectations placed upon us. We are the product of our inner battles, the scars of self-doubt, the victories of self-discovery, the moments when we choose to follow our own path despite the noise of the world around us. Identity is not something we find. It's something we create. It's the process of unlearning who we've been told to be and discovering who we choose to become. And in that choice, we find freedom. The internal struggle for identity is not a sign of weakness. It's a sign of growth. It means you are evolving. It means you are daring to question, to explore, to redefine yourself in ways that align with your deepest truth. So, embrace the struggle. Lean into the discomfort. Because every step you take on this journey brings you closer to the person you were always meant to be. Who are you? The answer will never be simple, but it will always be yours.
If you've enjoyed today's video and you're ready to dive deeper into this journey of reflection, growth, and success, make sure to hit that like button. It really helps us reach more people who are looking for the same answers. And if you don't want to miss out on future videos packed with insights and inspiration, go ahead and subscribe. Join our community here at Reflective Route, and let's keep exploring together.